This feels a little cheap. Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I got the silver. Now it does come in the cosmic orange as well as the blue. I went ahead and I went with the basic color. Let's unbox it again. My first impression was this feels a little cheap. Now going from the titanium to the aluminum, the titanium was nice. The aluminum obviously is gonna be better for the cooling and stuff like that, which 16 overheated like crazy. We'll get to all that, but let's talk about the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okay, so I said it feels a little cheap, and that's because we kind of have this new design. Apple's using a heat-forged aluminum unibody that's lighter than titanium, but it's over 20 times more thermally conductive, which means we are gonna get better cooling. So would I rather have a phone that's potentially not gonna overheat over a phone that's titanium? Yes. My biggest complaint with the iPhone 16, hot. So we're gonna get better performance, we're gonna get better cooling, and space for a bigger battery, which your girl needs, because I'm a psychopath when it comes to using battery life. We also have the ceramic shield too. The one thing I will say about iPhones, when I drop them, which is very frequently, especially this past week, it's almost like my body knew a new phone was coming out and I was just slamming my old one on the ground on accident. It never shattered. A few scratches here and there, but absolutely never shattered. So now with the ceramic shield 2, it's supposed to be 3 times better for scratch resistance on the front, and for the first time ever, we actually have the ceramic shield on the back, which is gonna be 4 times more crack resistant. Still putting a case on it. So Apple loves to talk about the chip. We do have the A19 Pro chip. So this is a 6-core CPU, 6-core GPU. We got the neural accelerators. We've got the 16-core neural engines. We've got all of that stuff. But what does that mean? It means that it's gonna be up to 50% faster graphics than the iPhone 15 Pro, and it's gonna be optimized for AI performance. So pair that with the new vapor cooling system, you're just overall gonna get a better experience. Battery life, my biggest issue, because I'm on my phone 24/7. So now they say that this is the best battery life ever. With the iPhone 17 Pro Max, it pushes up to 39 hours of video playback. Imagine just sitting and watching videos for 39 hours. Who would do that? And you also now have fast charging, so you'll hit 50% in just 20 minutes. So I love that with the iOS 26, it also now unlocked the fast MagSafe charging. I've really been enjoying the new Belkin wireless charger. I actually posted a sponsored short form on YouTube about this, but I've been using it all the time, so this portion is not sponsored. But if you have a iPhone 16 or later with iOS 26, you can actually use it for up to 25-watt fast charging. This has been one of my favorite little charging devices, and I actually have it in a travel form, which I'm now traveling with. And this does have a little cooling. My first drop. And it actually has a cooling feature as well. So although the phone has better cooling, we also have a cooling feature on here just to really prevent your phone from overheating. So let's talk about the display. For the Pro Max, we do have a 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR display with ProMotion up to 120 Hertz. We also now have 3000 nit peak brightness. Second biggest complaint was when I'm outside in the sun, I couldn't see my phone. It just dimmed down, it was hot, it was dim, I couldn't see. I'm like, I don't know. We also have a 33% better anti-reflection as well as a 2-time better outdoor contrast. So overall, they say that your experience outdoors is going to be better. Let's talk cameras, because honestly, we didn't get too many crazy upgrades, but I think the cameras, especially the front-facing camera, is something that we gotta talk about. For the first time ever, all of the cameras in the back are 48 megapixel. You've got the Fusion Main, the Fusion Ultra Wide, and the all-new Fusion Telephoto with Apple's longest optimal zoom ever, which is gonna be up to 8 times, or basically a 200 millimeter equivalent. I think it's a nice feature to have, especially when you're at a concert or trying to zoom in on a bird. Really hard to say what you're gonna use it for. You just never know until the moment is right. But the biggest thing is the front-facing camera, which I think in itself is probably enough to upgrade. We have had some issues where people are like, the front-facing camera is trash, which has led the kind Gen Zers to tell us about this, where we would use the back camera to take better pictures. With the 18 megapixel center stage front camera with zoom and rotation options, we also now have ultra stabilized video and even dual capture, so you can film with the front and back cameras at the same time, which is perfect for content creators or just people, you know, normal people who want to film with the front and back camera. But what I think is great about the front camera is you can have center stage on or off. If you are with someone, it will automatically kind of sense that if you have that feature turned on, and it will adjust to zoom out so that it can fit everybody. But what's really great is we have the square sensor. So if you hit this, you are able to take these square horizontal photos without having to rotate your phone. I can now take thumbnails with my front facing camera for YouTube videos like this. I don't know, feels kind of wild. You can also still do the portrait mode. And it's just a really fun and interesting feature that I think was the highlight of the announcements next to the iPhone Air. You can also do it for video. And of course with video, we can also do the ProRes where you can shoot in log, HDR. And if you flip to the back camera, you can actually do up to 120 frames per second. Also, what's really cool about the new phones is you can actually get up to 2 terabytes. I got the 1 terabyte because I didn't think I would need the 2 terabytes. We'll see how that goes. But it's cool too because the audio is also kind of getting an upgrade. So if you're using your phone to make content, having that nice audio without having to use an external mic is pretty important. So we do have 4 studio quality mics. We also have the spatial audio capture, as well as machine learning powered wind noise reduction. So it's a really nice day at the beach. It's been overcast, which is perfect because if the sun comes out, that's too hot. But yeah. So a lot of options in the audio space, which is great because it's also very, very important. So also with the USB-C, you can also charge your AirPods or your Apple Watch directly from your phone. Kind of nice, I think. I wonder if I'd ever do that. I wonder if I would forget. Probably would forget. So Apple also came out with some new fun accessories. I did get the tech woven case, which I was hesitant at first, but I was like, you know what, this actually looks really good. And the crossbody strap. The crossbody strap is a vibe. Took it walking my dog today, very helpful. The amount of times I drop my phone walking my dog daily. So having the crossbody strap, I think is actually quite nice. And the tech woven case, I think this is actually a really clean combo. So I kinda love it. I'm happy with my choice. So yeah, this was just kind of first impressions of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Stay tuned. Gonna be taking this on some trips. Well, I'm gonna be taking it everywhere because it's my main phone. I'll see you guys later.